I'm a lot of somebody for being ginger and having a big jaw. That's it nowadays, man. Like, I actually care that they have the gender. I would never actually feel poorly about somebody because of something like that. That's the difference nowadays. You know it, brother? Yeah, I just think that maybe the ice caves are gonna have something over here. There's stuff I can't get to. We'll come back through all these. I promise. What's up, Silent? Things that I don't know if are intentional. For 100, John. Please hold, man.
No retreating, stay on him. I won't let up. I'm gonna take you out. I'm taking you down.
Cool, man. Well, I'm glad there's really cool stuff still coming. Like, I like the exploring, and I like just the soulsy just kind of going around methodically hitting up the areas, but it's cool that there's big scripted, you know, set pieces and shit like the AT&T stuff. Love the sound of old school lightsaber shit, man. I don't know if it's nostalgia, because it is so old for me, or if it's just that good, man. Like just moving it around and shit. It's still a pretty unique sound. Maybe. I feel like we gotta get the pole soon or something. There's some things I can get. Does it? Good, man. You pretty far after this? Oh. Oh, Christ. Well. No, I am okay, cool. Got a little ahead. Good call.
inflicted heavy damage to the Separatist dreadnought. Unfortunately, the same is true for our vessel. Despite the damage, I recommend we see this through. Together. You know, I'm not one to back down from a fight.
I think we already got that chest. A horse of a different color. That's why. I don't think parrying these guys is worth it.
Toss me one, BD.
There's so many chain attacks, I'm not ready for it.
Stim, BD.
I don't know if there's much iframes either. There might be a bit. It's hard to tell. Oh, one attack fucking block breaks your guard too. Kill the frog. Yeah. Rabid doggo. Is that what you're talking about? I did that before I got heals. What the hell are these fucking animations, man? I try to dodge, but like... That's such a wide swing. I don't think there's as much iframes as it looked like. The boss one? Yeah. Ooh. The albino spider? Yeah. Gents. Yeah, seems that way. pretty cool so far. A non-prequel Jedi, those ones are a little much, but yeah. Huh. It's huge fucking radius, man.
BD, here.
I don't like the kick. Kinda gets in the way. It's not useful in anything like this. Wish you could turn it off. Like, since it's not used on everybody, it really shouldn't even be like a thing that's a response to a dodge. Camera in this is really bad though. The camera for battle. It's really shit. I mean, walls in Souls games have always been an issue, but good god, man. There's a lot more tight corridors in this one anyway, so... Like, I totally just died there because I couldn't see that. I couldn't see anything. You can't block that dude's shit either, just break your guard. He's got to dodge, but his attacks are so wide. Ugh. I'm better off just fucking... just coming and doing gorilla shit. I feel like I should have more stems at this point. Slow doesn't really work on him either. If it does, it doesn't feel like it's very good. Did you? Yeah. You go for a dodge, your dude kind of just rolls into it. What? I feel like I should just unlock the camera. It has such wide swings that you just dodge into his swings. You do like a little circle dodge. I need a closer point than this. Because I'm sure there is one. Maybe instead of doing a roll, I do like just a quick dodge there. I mean, the idea is that I'm trying to roll away. But I might just have to do like 3 quick dodges in a row, because if I do a roll, it takes too fucking long. And then I get hit by the second attack. I did a dodge there and nothing happened.
BD, I need help.
I think I even started the animation and everything.
Another step.
Yeah, the roll's pretty bad actually.
Help me, BD.
Yeah, I need to start just step dodging. That's way better. Rolls put you out like way too much. I feel like rolls are just good when you actually have to move like a way or like the red attack usually. Because they'll do chain attacks. Some of these big guys, and it's just really slow attack. It'll be like some kind of door lightsaber deal. At some point, seems like it. Which is cool. I mean, not always rolling, I think, is a cool thing. There's not, you don't just do the fucking light dodge just for the kick, you know. The attacks just seem to be really... Obviously, that's what you're supposed to do. There's a time to roll and a time not to. Not a... You can kind of do both things. Just gotta feel it out still. Mr. Monkey Bars.
Result adversaries look out. Scanners failing. Your odds of surviving are low. Very low. Analytical swing.
Over here, BD.
I just take control because that's like a free 30% I don't have to fucking mess with. Why can't BD just stay over here?
Hi, BD. Let's move, BD.
Oh, there's some stuff up there.
Think you can help me, BD?
We're hit! Brace yourselves!
There was a battle. The ship went down. There were survivors.
Oh. Instant. Let me cut that.
Let's head out.
No, I didn't think, yeah. You did it the hard way. I didn't think that there would be environmental shit like that. Makes sense, but I figured you'd slow the turbines because you could slow them. I mean, I could slow them right here. Yeah, it's really the simple thing was the right thing. I didn't see the electricity up there. Cool.
General, are you injured?
I'm fine, Commander. Where is Mossef? Where is my paddle?
My men are scouting the wreckage now. We'll find them.
Good
I'm
effect.
getting a transmission now. Probably the squad. Oh, hang on. It's from the Supreme Chancellor.
Supreme Chancellor's Palpatine. I didn't even realize you couldn't get back through there without us doing that. Even if you thought you were fucking blocked off, you weren't. You had no choice. There's a door down there. Oh no, wait. I haven't messed with it, but I know I have. I guess I just didn't save.
General Chiara, our forces have inflicted heavy
Appreciate it,
damage to
BD.
the Separatist dreadnought. Unfortunately, the same is true for our vessel. Despite the damage, I recommend we see this through together.
Need a jolt here. Just what we needed. I think we're getting close. I noticed it earlier, this feeling in the pit of my stomach. At first I thought it was Grease's cooking.
Funny.
Now it's getting even stronger. I think the closer we are, the worse I feel. It can't mean anything good.
The bag. Okay, well, it looks like it could be good, but they have some points, but still buy some.
Feeling okay? I think you can handle this, BD.
I was hoping it'd still go up as I was sliding along and have some crazy physics. End up there anyways. If that's possible. Alright.
Come on, let's get him.
Insufficient power. Intruder sidestepping track.
Ring strike confirmed.
Eye central. Scanners failing.
The music. I get that reference.
You want to climb up a zip line? This motor should do the trick. How does it feel?
Oh.
There's got to be a way to the tomb now.
You will regret that.
That's cool. Yeah, exactly. This took forever. Don't fall behind. We need him to even move on.
Need a jolt here.
An intruder! So we got him. Pursuing the Jedi. He's wounded. You're right there. Break his defense. That was our last gunner. Watch your footing. I can do this.
Oh, you're fun.
Jedi's fast.
The only thing I'd say is you don't really get much force power at all, man. A lot more about the sword combat, which is fine, but we definitely don't get a lot. I guess they don't want you using a shitload of force powers, but we'll see by the end how much we get. Working out. I need to decide how I want to handle those big areas. I probably just need to use more AoE stuff or get the AoE push and shit. Push everybody back and then go run for the range guys, because the range guys are the annoying thing.
What is that?
Get away from it. Open fire.
The melee guys we can handle, but in combat it's an issue, especially with the gunner.
I see you, Jedi. You can't escape the Empire. You won't break through. Attack. Not bad.
Yeah, it is pretty fun, man. Surprisingly pretty good, man, so far.
Just what we needed.
The initial trailers and stuff and the E3 demo didn't make it look very interesting, but it's pretty solid.
A worker left their tools in a hurry. They were anxious to locate relics, but also careless of the history buried here.
My history. Yeah, man, it's enjoyable. I'll be on this one all day for sure. Looks like something I can grab onto. Not yet.
My men will double their efforts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sick, man. I mean, and the nice thing is it's not just about just Star Wars and just, you know, the story or all the animations and stuff. The gameplay is actually pretty fun, pretty crispy. They made sure that the gameplay was entertaining. I mean, Respawn usually does really good about that stuff. So. Good. I think we can grab onto this. More. Yeah, visually the game looks really great too. Some of the vistas and the The environments when we're not inside the caves and stuff are really cool. A lot of different planets so far. They all look pretty solid. Yep, plays good. Looks good. It's a good game so far. I mean, it's definitely, you know, taking a lot of pages out of other games' books, but that's totally fine as long as they make something good. What's up, Lassie? How goes it, brother? Yeah, for sure. We'll come back to a planet and go to somewhere new, and like right now, it's a totally different place, so they definitely keep it spicy. How's the game? It's good. It's a really good game so far. Solid.
Cal Kestis. How predictable. Oh, yes. I know your name. Your past.
I hope so at
And
this
most
point.
importantly, about Cordova. Tell me, where did he hide the holocron? Outstanding. You won't dodge the news. I'm waiting. Sluggish. I'm the superior fighter.
Help, please!
You can't win. Accept it. I've suffered far worse.
Help, please!
I'll destroy you like the others. Amateur.
Oh, the fucking unblockable.
BD!
That was nothing.
Maybe one of those fights we just go halfway. I like you, I guess, man.
You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Sear's last apprentice, but not bad.
You've been keeping count.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you. Sarah was never good at keeping secrets.
And you know her so well, huh?
She was weak. Cracked in an Imperial torture chair. Surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me.
If it wasn't for her,
She
Gross.
betrayed me.
Why does all the face cam look so fucked?
In the flesh.
I won't let you manipulate me.
So sure are you? When faced with the choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Well, I can handle myself.
Can you afford to take that chance?
Yeah, that's a
Your
little
master
obvious.
harbors great darkness.
They're not trying
The
anything
look on
really
her
new
face when
on
she saw what
Star
they
Wars
had done to
twist.
me, as I am now. She turned, exposing her true nature. She used the dark side.
She cut herself off from the Force.
Oh? How long before she cracks and betrays you too? Is that who you want beside you when you find the holocron? What would Jaro Tapal say?
You have no right to mention his name.
I wonder. What would he
Underbite.
think if he could see his Padawan now, skulking in the shadows with a betrayer, granting her access to a legion of impressionable students?
I won't let anyone touch them.
I thought the same thing once.
Well, he has a point. Unless she's got an argument. It's not just some Dumbo shit. But I'm sure that the fucking lady from Wolfenstein will be trustworthy, man. She'll prove herself, brothers. Fucking Star Wars game, man.
Thanks for the help back there, BD. You saved my life. And got us closer to the tomb.
Tomb Raider. Yeah, game's pretty solid so far. Cool kind of Souls-like meets kind of Batman exploration. Which, I mean, Batman's just kind of got a more Metroidvania sort of thing going on. Get different force powers and shit, and you go back through the zones and discover the shit you're missing and all that. Pretty large level. Guess we'll be getting a new power soon.
We found it. Feels different than the other tomb. I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, it looked different too.
I found it, but see her. Why didn't you tell me?
Because she's a liar.
You. How?
I rerouted communication the moment you tried to contact her. Slicing encrypted transmissions was always a pastime of hers. She taught me once. There's no technique Sarah has that I haven't perfected.
Really hope they don't do some join me shit, man. We don't need to copy every beat of the old movies and stuff. Gentlemen.
Drop your weapon. Stand still.
Oh yeah, I gotta jump there. Those the tanky lads, man. So these temples are kind of like the puzzle zones and stuff. We won't be needing any of this, man. I can blow it all up. Well, there's not too much more just ball puzzles. We did a lot in the last one.
Let me see.
My friend, these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif.
A motif. Okay. Might as well. There was not really that many guys since the last one.
You're running out of time.
For what?
My scouts located an artifact of interest at the rear of this tomb. Even now, I'm studying it. Learning. It seems Cordova was rather taken with these Zephyr. Perhaps enough to hide the holocron amongst their bones.
Yeah, we'll see how much you learn.
This one's good.
We're out of range support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get up there. Intruder, trying to track him. Enemy range.
Oof. The double. These guys might be a touch too tanky, man. I don't really got much else going on other than being really tanky.
A relic from the ancient Zepho. I sense great vanity and extravagance in this period of their history. What you got there?
I sense great vanity and extravagance. Greasy money. Doesn't really look greasy or greasy.
Look out. You got it. Take a hit. Get the Jedi.
Still kicking.
The Jedi is running. Again.
Yeah, it's pretty cool so far, man. Living's pretty cool, dude. I'm jaded Jedi Knight, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's smooth, man. I'm just glad that they've focused on actually having the gameplay be important too. It's not just about the looks and the story and all that. It's pretty fun to play. We're playing on the second hardest difficulty. There's 4. And for the secrets and stuff, it's not too handholdy. There's some secrety secrets here and there. It's good exploration. It's not just tells you everything. I mean, it does tell you what you're missing in a room, but the areas are so big, that's fine. There's no fast travel or nothing. Well, not really a new dimension with the VR exclusive thing. That's about par for the course, but Yeah, EA releasing a good single-player game with no microtransactions, and there's lots of cosmetics in game. That's the shocker right there.
What'd you find?
Yeah, I hope EA keeps doing that. I hope the game. I mean, surely the game didn't do poorly.
I knew you'd jump in there. Okay, BD. What is it? Let's go, BD.
Watch yourself around those skungas. I won't be able to save you next time.
I mean, so far the story and all that's not really anything to think about, but it's not really the most important part either. It's not like it's a shit story, there's just not really much going on. Set pieces and, you know, the gameplay and all that's what's fun. The slow's not really that good.
Help, BD!
Try to use the slow here and there. I feel like it's better than just a small little burst than anything.
Oh, great timing.
I mean, rumors or not. Shame they're holding Half-Life hostage behind VR though.
Tell the squad.
They definitely made it Half-Life because they were hoping that would sell some more VR fucking devices. Hey, if it's good, it looks like a good game. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool from the trailers. Is it supposed to be as long? Did they confirm that somewhere? They said so? Wow. Well, I hope it's not so VR exclusive they can't make a mouse and keyboard version at some point. I'm sure if they were gonna, they wouldn't tell you until a while after it came out, because they're trying to sell VR, but... Or not most likely, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they do, we won't hear about it for a while. They've been pushing their VR for a while now, so... It's no surprise. I mean, if they're making a VR game that looks like it really works, you know, with the technology and stuff, that's cool. It's just really utilizing it. I don't have a problem with it, but VR is just not worth it for me. I just don't see it being worth it this gen. Yeah. Difference between them and Nintendo is Nintendo actually makes lots of games. It makes lots of good games. Not just updates Dota 2 for 10 years. And releases shitty clones of other games like Teamfight Tactics and stuff. That's like shit. I mean, the Hearthstone copy, Dota Underlords and shit did not do very well. Yeah, I mean, I get it. If I was making VR and I saw that it wasn't super big and I wanted to sell more VR, I would make a Half-Life game on it. That will sell. It will sell VR.
Breach this tomb every minute.
Afraid to face me yourself?
A bit.
Had your droid not intervened, I would have killed you with ease.
It's okay, buddy. Just ignore her.
Is it exclusive to their VR? Or can you just use anything? I imagine you'd be able to use anything. There's index only stuff. So index is theirs. How's that supposed to be, like, compared to the other ones?
I was just trying to remember info on the Philac. Moving to engage. He's running scared.
You have the valve one? Yeah.
That's not possible. Lucky move.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I've heard of the Vive being pretty good, and it's cool that the Index has all that. What's the price point on Index? I mean, giving a free $60 game when you have to pay like $1,000 for something is cute, but it's definitely not something I would give them huge kudos for. Yeah, $1,000. Yeah, $60 a drop in the bucket at that point.
You're not getting out of here alive.
Bleeding Edge of VR, yeah, seems like it. Wonder how much support there really is for that. Like, there's already not much software for VR that really is interesting. I mean, this will be there for sure, but not gonna spend $1,000 to play. Call me a coward all you want, buddy. You're dead. And I'm not. He didn't fly too good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Valve just kind of, I feel like, just the shotgun approach to hardware right now. They're doing controllers. I mean, they did the Steam Link. Seems like they're just kind of trying a little bit of everything, almost Google style. I haven't seen any of those really pan out well. The controller hasn't. Steam Link is dead. I mean, they're all supposed to be pretty decent. I mean, I think we have a Steam Link. I haven't used it, but my brother got one when they were cheap. But maybe. I don't know, man. I feel like the VR train's already kind of sailed. There was a lot of hype for it years ago, but you don't see a lot of people chit-chatting about it. I mean, I definitely think that VR is something in the future that'll be there, and I think it's a good tech and all that. I just think the hype's kind of gone. So unless it just turns into something extremely affordable, I don't see it getting like really big until the tech's really gotten different. Of course, Steam is now, yeah. Yeah, but the difference is you just download Steam for free. We're paying $1,000 for Index. I mean, I don't know. Consoles have, like, you know, single games that are really important to them, you know, and they sell the console, but even a console's not $1,000, man. And consoles, you know, there will at least be a few more games, right? But then with the fucking VR, it's like, I don't know, man. Shit's been out for a while, and there's not that many great ones. There's cool stuff for sure, but a lot of them are just like, you know, ports of shit we've already got. I disliked back then. Yep. I mean, anything's possible. I just don't see it. I just don't think. It's just, I mean, at least maybe it's just people I talk to. Just the average person I talk to just seems to be pretty good on the whole VR thing for now. For me, it's just price point and software, man. I mean, and really personal note, I don't have the space for one. I don't have the space to be jumping around. Yeah, it's like Beat Saber's like the game. That's the only one I hear about. Like, I mean, you can do VR chat. There's RE7 supposed to be good. I mean, you can play Skyrim again. No, I mean, yeah. I feel like most people think VR is probably cool. I just don't think it's cool enough, you know? Like, it's not $1,000 for one game cool. Like, I'm sure I'd really like it. And if I just had a fucking infinite dough, I mean, maybe when I start busting ass again or something, but I mean, I'm so fucking cheap, I don't know if I would, but maybe. Just because I play so many games, right? It seems to be a little more than a fad now. There's enough games where it's like, I could kind of see it for an enthusiast. $250 though? Are they pretty good? I don't really know. Even 250 though. Needs more games, man. I don't know, they're just like... New consoles are coming out next year.
Throw me a stim, BD.
I mean, not cheap. Those are guaranteed to have more stuff.
Imagine the artifacts the Empire would have missed if it weren't for your intervention.
Is it a good one though?
Water planet.
Sure, it's
I've never heard anybody
Your
use
project
that
came
one.
at a high price.
Stormtroopers and workers. Expendable resources.
You're a monster.
I am what Saz made me.
Seems like there's a lot of difference between all the VR kits. Best deal? Oh yeah, I mean, best deal for quality, I guess, is what I'm saying. Because I mean, Nintendo had a fucking VR thing that was just a bunch of cardboard you put on your face. I mean, technically that's the best deal, but it's not actually good. I don't know much about the Samsung one. I know the Vive or whatever the fuck's supposed to be pretty good. Jesus. Got the fucking local wildlife helping you out, brother. What the fuck? Can every dog on Earth? Why are all the dogs coming for me, man?
I need a stim, BD. Hey, BD.
Avoid all you want.
Rawr.
Escape me. I will remain strong.
So can enemies not get knocked off ledges, but they can knock me off ledges? I mean, you can force push them off ledges, but that'd be kind of bullshit. They look like dogs. Better image quality than Oculus, Rift S, and better controllers. The S? Is that like the small? Oculus hasn't been doing too well, right? After they got bought by Facebook. I've heard they've been outdone in tech and price for the most part. That was the big forerunner, wasn't it, for VR at the time?
We'll win easy.
Tracking target.
Solid copy.
That'll be next.
Oh shit, not you.
Can't take a hit?
I've taken the artifact back to my ship for analysis. Pity you couldn't make it in time.
Doesn't matter what you steal. You'll never understand it.
Yet you do?
Find out soon enough.
I'll take those odds.
I love this character, man. I don't love him, but I just feel like he's like obviously a pussy and he's not very sure of himself, but he puts on a big face kind of thing. You'll see soon enough. He's just like a total fucking dweeb. Yeah. I mean that's always fun. And then Batman it was the same. They're like super cocky, but you know you're the fucking Batman, so you're gonna totally fucking destroy him. So it's a power trip, right? I'll show you. I'm a Jedi and I believe in good. You would never understand. The new model? Oh, okay. How much did fucking Facebook buy them for? $1 billion or some shit? Wonder if that's paid off. Yeah, I mean, I think VR as a technology is really cool. I like it better now than what motion control was with the Wii. That was super gimmicky. VR seems to have actual cool stuff going on, especially outside of games. I feel like fucking Microsoft Flight Simulator in VR is gonna be like some fucking actual fucking learn how to fly shit kind of crap. Ancient Jedi wall crushes. Very powerful. It's a test, bro. They're just testing us, man. You just wouldn't understand. I'm not quite sure what those actually are. They're supposed to be. Their purpose.
They haven't seen us. Keep your guard up.
Gentlemen?
I noticed something while examining the sarcophagus. It's a very convenient location to dispose of nuisances.
You lured me here. Was this your plan all along?
You truly have the wits of a scrapper.
Yeah, I mean, considering everybody else has had ample time and they failed, at this point, who's fucking left? So they're actually putting out a game, so.
Should I hit? Charge forward! You'll pay for that! That's a stormtrooper down! In pursuit!
Oh, shit.
We'll defeat you! Get in there! You and me. A weak blow.
God, I'll slow pushing them off.
Death to the Jedi!
Death to the Jedi. Oh, I thought we were gonna fight him. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, the Google approach, man. But how did Stadia end up doing? Wish I could pull.
Padawan, where is the Force?
Everywhere it is within me, it surrounds me.
Just so. It connects you. There will be times when emotion, pain, or exhaustion trick you. You will feel cut off, isolated. This is an illusion. Your lightsaber lies
The
there.
most sold product on Steam. I mean, not to be that guy, but couldn't they just put it as the most sold product? It's their platform. I mean, couldn't they just do that? I mean, I'm not saying it didn't sell, probably, but
You remain connected through the Force. Feel
it would
that
definitely
energy
help
around
make
you.
it seem popular.
Summon your weapon.
It is the dumpster fire? Yeah, I've heard it's just bad. I think it's crazy that you pay to use Stadia,
Forces within you, around you,
and then
connecting you
you have
your
to also
weapon.
buy the games
You must ignore all distractions.
as well at only a very slight discount, and then you get to pay to have it be like super delayed. Like, why get Stadia? What's the point? Like, I don't get what's the point.
Force is with me. It connects us.
What is it supposed to be? Is that it's
Yeah,
smaller than a
so.
console? You can do it on the go or something? Like, I don't quite understand it. So they said it's a prequel, right? Or like an in-between game. Between 1 and 2? Okay. I still gotta play 1.
You survived.
Not part of your plan?
Luckily, I always allow contingencies.
Lightsaber throw. I need that one. That's the classic, man. Oh, that's pretty good too. How's that one? Let's get that one. Yeah, I'll get the throw for sure. I figured that pole one would already be there. That looked pretty typical one you'd want. Oh, that's cool. You can switch them on the fly easier. See, these are the essentials, right? More life on stems, more life. But this is the fun shit, right? Allows for combos, yeah, they're all pretty good. Really, the stupid slow and feel like that I don't like, but oh, I'm not gonna get all these for a while. Yeah, it seems like they just get them all. I don't know how many more powers we're really gonna get, but gentlemen.
Looks like our training paid off.
House
Get up here.
Oh, you can cut them in half before they explode. Figured that would just expedite it. Hold them during powerful attacks. Or not, and just get your ass kicked still.
Toss me one, BD.
I figured it'd be a little bit more immediate. Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. How much pull do they want me to do, man? Figured they just topple over right away. Sit back, I've got this.
All you need to know about me is that I consider the eradication of Jedi the greatest pursuit I've ever been a part of. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Insurgent! I already know. You're going to bleed. You coward.
Espionage droids up.
I will make you suffer. The Jedi's injured. Strong survive.
Not feeling so great, BD. Good job.
The strong survive. Oh. Sorry.
This was an offering to the stage barrier. At the time, it was considered precious.
Right.
Help me, BD.
That's just great. I want to go up there and do something with that. Where is the spire? Oh, so we want that. I don't know if we can just do it sitting here. have to go back up first.
Eyes over there. I'm staying on you.
Why did they just give us stun batons? Yeah, you can cut animals, but they decided not to have people in this one. I was like, in a lot of the old Star Wars games you could, couldn't you?
I knew it would end like this.
These console commands enable it? Okay. Where do they want us to go up? Right here, I guess. I think them rated R, yeah, probably. This one's definitely not an R game. Good story, so. Too surprising. Has there been any, like, rated R type of fucking, Star Wars shit? Like, really hardcore Star Wars shit?
Lay down suppressing fire. Okay, I can get him.
Okay, use this. Forget it. These guys are probably the crappiest enemies so far in the game. It's way too tanky. They're not even hard. Like, I get he's a big piece of metal, but they didn't have to make him like that. I don't even want to fight him. Where do I put this thing? Let me grab some of those balls over there. How do I just tie this thing up? Oh, it's over here. I see. all wet over there. Yeah. Gotta ignore it, man. Can we just get one from the other side? Oh, just passed right through it. Like you could use it over here. Sometimes I have to grab one. Oh, fuck it. Let's do this first. And the ropes look a little wonky sometimes, huh?
These are the remains of a Zephonian, a laborer, worked to death.
Okay. Is there anything else? Guess not. Where's the fireballs, man? Who's back there? Oh gosh. I don't know.
A little help here? Good work, BD.
Golly gosh. Guess you throw it into the gravity thing. Really? It's still not good enough. Gotta get even farther around the other side. Not sure how that wouldn't break it still. Slammed into the wall. That's it. That's all I get. I'd like to grab all that shit up there. Maybe we'll come back, I don't know.
Here it is. I have finally found an intact representation of this sacred Zepho artifact. My friend, look closely. This is Mixtral at the Vault Ambagano. You can see an object in their hand. Based on this imagery, I believe this object allows a Force wielder to perceive the mysteries of the Vault. This is the key and the guide. The Zepho Astrium. But who would destroy images of it and why? It requires more research. However, our next step is clear. Find an Astrium, if any still exist.
An Astrium. You ever heard of it? Me neither. But a key. Yeah, I understand that. Looks like we know what we have to find.
Oh. Hello? We still got more shit to do. Look after, no matter what he does, his hair's flying everywhere. It always returns to exactly his little perfect haircut, man. Okay, we need to get up there and see what that is. Trying to figure out where the fuck that even is at. Take this anywhere? The other side. Can't even grab it. Can't even take it through the Wawa.
This was lit as a sign of respect and reverence for the sage buried here.
Okay. The little bits of world building are definitely more lost on me. Don't give quite as many shits. It's very small. There's very little value. It's really just the XP.
I'm feeling weak, BD.
I mean, I'm fine with world building, but yeah, not really. They don't do much for me. I'm feeling weak, baby. Baby. Oh, here we are. Oh, the hell? They want me to like launch it. Can I shoot it through there? Ugh. Not looking like it. That'd be kind of cool though, huh? Oh. What's up, Rocky? How's that Saturday going, man? You got some wine this weekend, man? Wine time. Well, that is what we had to do. Surprisingly. The hell? Oh, did it already get burned and I didn't notice?
Remains of a Zephyr soldier. They were killed for stealing an offering to the sage.
Ah, I see. I need to get up there. But I have to go back outside for that. Okay. Oh yeah, look some shit up online first. Do you have a lot of pretty solid local places? Or you used to like IKEA or something? How do I get back over there? This looks like a slide anyway, so I'd have to come from out here. Oh my god, I have to go all the way back out there. Yeah. Better to do some research for sure. This particular area of the map is an absolute pain in the ass. Is ordering couches online and shit like a thing? I mean, I imagine it is, but I wonder what the cost of that kind of deal is. Unless they'd have to ship it farther. I mean, you still have to get it delivered to your house even if you do local, so. Oh, exactly, yeah. That's how I feel about getting a new recliner if I ever had to. How it feels is like the most important parts. It's like, there's no way I'm gonna fucking just buy one willy-nilly unless I've already used it before. I already thought, what in the sweet fuck going on here? Where do I get up? The aggravating map here. Start walking. The idea is I'm supposed to get up to there. And then swing along these. Oh. Black Friday and shit. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Do some research and then just run out there. I wonder how Black Friday sales are for like furniture and shit. I imagine everybody does some kind of Black Friday.
I see you, Jedi. Yes, try to resist. I will not miss.
These are annoying because they're like constant attacks.
Run forever.
Like parrying doesn't really work right on them.
Death is near.
Need an assist.
God, the fucking wolves, man.
I will not fall. Victory is focus. Your saber won't stop me.
Definitely the most annoying.
Help, please.
No, that's true. I'm seeing a little bit more early sales. Jesus, dude. Oh, they're there. Imagine we can't throw it through that. I don't think I've really gone out and bought anything on a Black Friday though. There's not enough shit I want to buy usually, even really cheap. It's one of those deals like, you know, what's that mentality where something's on sale and they're still making money off you because you're buying shit that you would normally just buy at all anyways. Like, there's just not enough shit I usually give a hell about. I'm lazy probably, man. I don't fucking go and get in the lines and all that shit. There's probably some stuff I'd like to get though. I'm sure there's some controllers or something like that. So I'm glad that some companies and shit did Black Friday a little bit earlier and spread it out. And I'll check Cyber Monday stuff. I'll do that usually, but not the extent of it. Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, I think I will too.
Want to check it out?
Yeah, t-shirt on, man. It's too warm.
There was something.
Keeps going from cold to hot to cold to hot outside. Pretty fucking annoying. Sounds like 40 something, like 20s, 10s earlier. The pain, did we just come over here for a fucking aesthetic thing? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, just fucking let's go, man. Like, I'm ready to get fucking cold as shit. It's like being hot in my room. And I don't live alone, so I can't just, you know, crank the AC or to the level I like, or leave the door open all the time. And half the time it's too noisy and shit outside to have the window going. If I open my curtain, then I just got everybody sitting there staring at me, so my blackouts kind of cover up a lot of the wind flow I get. What the hell? What is going on here? I need to drop farther out. I will say the rope physics and stuff. I appreciate more that it has physics and it feels good than I do how it looks, but the look of it is pretty fucked. Yeah, like I've got a blanket on right now, and it's like I just like the feeling of having one on, you know, it's comfy. But I gotta take it off. It's too fucking goddamn hot. I need some kind of like refrigerated fan thing, man. That just kind of like cools the room down. Problem with like having just a fan is it picks up on the mic and it dries my eyes out and shit. Some kind of just, you know, like a space heater, something light, like with cold. I don't even know if they make that, man. I think people just use fans, you know. I always felt like fans are just kind of like a bandage, man. Ice chest. Just keep buying ice. I could just buy a refrigerator, mini fridge, and then just put a fucking fan in front of it. I should buy a mini fridge and put one just right here. It'd probably make it colder, and I can just use it for drinks. Problem is, I would use it. I'd be drinking drinks too much. I already do, but you know, something like that. Jesus, that's pretty cool though. We haven't gotten more colors of lightsaber yet. How to hack Facebook accounts? Jeez. I hear that a lot. There's people just like fucking script kiddies or some shit just hacking Facebook accounts. Are they just that easy to hack, or is it just people really want to hack them? My wife was cheating on them. That's why my only Facebook account is a dummy account. Well, that's not why, but one of the reasons. I don't do Facebook. I know people who like wire money to each other through Facebook. I always thought that was crazy. Maybe not. I mean, I guess it's probably fine, but yeah, I don't know if I'd ever trust Facebook with like my bank account and like wiring money between people. Just guess a password? Yeah, really. Seems like Facebook has a lot of extra features like that. Oh, is there one?
Very good, Padawan. You've cleared the way.
What are you talking about?
I needed this tomb raised. And now that I have what I need, you're of no use to me.
Can you reverse what she's done? Thanks. Hope this new encryption keeps her out for good.
It's super easy, but I don't use the social media aspect of it. People putting what they're paying their friends for on there. Yeah, that's a little much for sure. I mean, I can understand like easily wiring money to like your friends and stuff. There's a bunch of apps that do that. I guess why not Facebook, where everybody's already connected.
Anyway. Yeah, I'd feel weird about hacking people too. For a good cause though, right?
wonder if the word hacking will ever just, like, it just, the word hacking is just used for like anything tech. I mean, I guess it's just so common to use it in every situation. Like, I don't see it ever just like not being a thing, but kind of funny. Hack this, hack that, anything related to tech. Man. I guess it's just easy that way. It's not like we need like crazy
Knows where they are.
terms for shit.
You sure the comms fixed? They're not answering.
Thought there was something back there.
Something's wrong. We need to get back. Nobody around. Think it's some kind of trap.
Their own currency, Jesus.
Seems like we've been walking into a lot of them lately. Wait, do you hear that?
Oops.
Just in time.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, wiring money to your friends and stuff. I mean, I've wired money for certain services and shit, you know, through PayPal and all that kind of crap. Like, I definitely get that whole deal. And there's just something funny about, I don't know, I guess I just don't have much faith in Facebook. Maybe that's it. Toy trains as a hobby? Oh, really? How does that work out? I mean, I'm just probably, you know, an old man on that type of thing. Everybody uses Facebook and stuff, and I'm just like, I just never have, right? I remember that shit. It was like, you know, in college they have those like, you know, not meet and greet, the orientation things where you like sit there and talk to a bunch of people that are also in your school and you try to like socialize and shit. It's always like, you know, say something interesting about yourself. I'm just like, I don't fucking know, man. I was like, oh, I got one that always gets people. I was like, I don't have Facebook. I was like, what? Like, Jesus, dude. This is where we are, man. You don't have a fucking Facebook account. You're like a fucking, some kind of fucking freak, man. So I think I've always just been an old man behind the times on that. So I guess, of course, by extension, since I don't care about Facebook, wiring money and shit like that was all just like an extra thing to me. Yeah, for sure. It's died out a lot. I mean, I think our generation, it was pretty big, but I've seen a lot of people not use it anymore, quit it. 'Cause they're sick of just using it as like an infinite browsing kind of thing. I mean, Twitter's like that now anyways, but for people. Which I don't use Twitter that much either. I do use it, I tweet the stream and such, but kind of about it. Like Instagram and Twitter more? Yeah. For sure. Yeah, it was definitely more of our generation. I don't think it's been doing as well, and I've definitely seen a lot of people even in our gen quit doing it. For a lot of people I talk to, it's just like they just sit there and they just browse shit. They just waste time. I mean, I do that on like 4chan and shit like that, but I'm much more interested in like news and the masses opinion than like what my mom's doing or some shit. You know, I can just ask my mom what's up. Or like some kind of news. I feel like Facebook just full of just memes too, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, whenever I watch some of my old friends, I mean, they're not my old friends. I don't do as much. do shit. It's just scrolling like memes, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just like my generation. That's just kind of what they do on Facebook. But I've seen some crazy ass fucking shit on Facebook too. People put like nuts shit, like I mean gore and all that crazy stuff. I always thought Facebook would be the more, you know, a little bit more tame kind of meme bullshit. We'll go all out, man. I mean, maybe it's because Facebook's just so popular. That's just what people know, so they just put whatever on there. I grabbed that, but political propaganda. Well, is there laws? Is that a pretty popular thing to do on Facebook? Oh, really? Yeah. There's something about just Americans and just being absolutely just fucking obsessed with fucking like politics. Not. I mean, you should care about politics and how your country's ran and shit, but like to almost just like a entertainment kind of celebrity kind of way. How's it feel to bleed? Yeah, exactly. It's not really. It feels less like caring and more about, you know, kind of a way to one up people, like my side versus your side, like enjoying the conflict kind of thing. To me, that's propagation and BS. Yeah. Absolutely. It's hard to explain what exactly you call that. I think people care a lot less about finding the right answers and actual discussion and how things are ran, and more just pushing beliefs and getting heated and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how the Facebook style is, but I know what you mean. Back to the Twitter thing, I just don't know, like, I've talked about before, I just don't like, I don't know if it's just me or something, I just don't really have like a, like what do I put on Twitter, you know? Like Twitter's just kind of like, you just spew something out of your mind and hope the masses give a shit. And it's cool, I mean, I like reading people's Twitter and stuff, but maybe it's like a, not a humbleness or a modesty thing, I just don't like think that anything just random thing I have to say out of my mind for somebody with no context, it's like really like people would give a shit. So I always just tweet the stream or allocation like, hey, this, you know, here's some tracks from this game we just did or something. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I just don't, maybe it's just like a personal thing. I'm not saying I'm like a really humble, really cool dude, but I just don't think I'm so cocksure enough of myself that I would just like, hey, I just had, you know, fucking stew and took a shit, and this is really awesome. People are gonna care, you know. Find me on Twitter. I think I've got a link under the stream. I don't advertise, but I do have links for everything. It's not very cute. It's just, I think it's just like hard links. I need to make graphic for it, or just like copy a graphic. Yeah, I mean, all it is I just put I fucking like Kyle McLaughlin posts. Posts from people in here, and then I hug posts, and that's about it. And then I tweet when the stream's on, because I know some people I've had in the past say that they get the stream info from Twitter, so I try to keep up with that. I just don't have much interesting things to say. The thing is, like, I talk for like 12 to 16 hours a day on my stream about every little thing, and I'll talk to you about anything you want. So it's like, I don't have anything extra to really spew out or feel the need to over like a posting kind of like to the masses sort of social media thing. When I'm not on the stream, I'm just like, you know, like, Jesus, you know, I'm talking on Discord, having an actual conversation, or I'm reading just anonymous people's shit on 4chan or something, or a discussion on Reddit. It's like, I really have much to do on Reddit or Twitter. It's just kind of like I kind of get like more stuff elsewhere. I mean, Twitter's got good news. It's got good, you know, good stuff for sure. I don't think it's like a bad platform. I just personally I just don't have much going on it after a bit. They could color code, you know, the floors a little bit more, I think. Also, having the mountains in the back here, like I get that they're trying to show you what's happening, like where each thing is, but just make it like Metroid, dude. Because all it does is there's just a huge filter of a mountain over the entire fucking map. But I do respect that it's a really big map, a lot of shit too. I think that's good. I'm talking about just the interface really more than anything. Yeah, I need to start tweeting more. I mean, it's one of those like less what do you want to call it? I'll say less sellouty ways of repping the stream, I guess. I mean, it's I'm not putting myself out somewhere that's, you know, it's a place that's mine. You know, like YouTube and Twitter is like, you know, it's just my place. I'm not like on somebody else's channel or something repping my shit. Like, it's okay to, you know, sell out a little bit there. What the fuck?
You slippery. Get some.
I really just said get some. And very. Is a robot doing this, or is there a dude in here?
Watch this.
BD.
You look small. Still standing, huh?
What? He just fucking. I couldn't even break out. What the fuck? Oh, it was on purpose, that's why. Okay, that's why I was like, reawakened, what? They made it guaranteed. I get the idea.
Where are we? 81. Little buddy.
Of course they took him there in prison, bro.
BD? Gotta find a way out of here. Wherever here is. Is that a power cable? Something back there. That did it.
I'm not judging anybody for using Twitter, no.
Here's cold.
Personally, I'm not much to say.
Might be deep underground.
Anything I want to say about Twitter is just to rep the stream, really. Like, say something interesting so people would actually come in here and talk instead. I'm not really good at self-promotion.
Whoever locked me up took my lightsaber. Gotta get it back.
And the local wildlife. I'm glad it's one of those games where you could walk off the ledge slightly and then jump. Only suck when that's not a thing. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I gotta act out, right? I'm not really like an act out kind of guy. I'm not really a act in a way I don't normally act kind of dude. I gotta shit on people to get popular. That is the way people do it. Oh, really? Yeah. We'll talk about other streamers sometimes and just general streamers, but I wouldn't say it's ever anything really nasty. Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know if general, you know, state of the platform kind of talk in regards to, like, if I negatively think, like, you know, a trend of something is bad amongst streamers, like, or a kind of streamer, really that's not a bad thing to talk about. But nowadays, I don't know. Everything is. Yeah, I tend to not get in on the whole singling out some people sort of deal. Just because of the rules like that, yeah. I've always felt like it's probably not a good look. Like, we've talked without, you know, specific words about certain people, you know, just joking around, watching, oh, this guy was doing SMT3s. It was funny, you know, he sucked nuts or some bullshit, you know, but I think the only time in the past we've talked specific is really like, I think Man vs. Game a lot. People like to bring him up. No, I try to be general, like keep the conversation going, but not really like lay into anybody. At the end of the day, not like that shit doesn't really bother me anyways. Yeah, I imagine, yeah, that's not a thing in the rules they like.
Let's see if I can find a way out of here.
Well, I don't know. I feel like censoring some of that too much is whatever. I mean, I get it for sure. I mean, you don't need it to be just some giant hate platform where everybody gets attention by shitting on other people, like, to some extreme degree, but saying like a couple things here and there, you know, it's pretty just natural human stuff, right? Like, we have to get rid of all negativity. Isn't it like human nature to have some negativity? I don't know, like, it's just normal. Like,
Feels like
I'm not saying I want like hate and, you know, overkill amounts, but I just can't say anything bad about anything. Like, Jesus, imagine if they got on my ass for talking shit on a fucking game, man. Yeah. I keep shit pretty general, though. You know. If I'm talking about, like, a group of certain type of fans and stuff, you know, I'm not, like, singling anybody out. Just trends and fans and fads and... I don't think. If they're gonna fucking have a problem with that kind of shit, then fuck them. Because, you know, we were talking about like Death Stranding, you know, like, you know, the critics and the reviewers and stuff, and, you know, I don't agree with this and that, and I try to at least like back it up with stuff and not just have it be like senseless fucking bitting on stuff. Yeah, criticism, like real shit, should be fine. Now, the only time I haven't really wanted it as much in this channel is when we talk about, like, dudes like Man vs. Game and shit. I think that's really the only times. Or drama, you know, somebody did some crazy shit, but everybody talked about that, you know. Like, oh, somebody threw a cat, you know, I'm just like, well, I don't like people who throw cats, you know. I mean, it's not like I'm really fucking taking a hot take, you know. Like, am I allowed to talk about that? I mean, I see the biggest streamers in the business talking about shit like that, so I don't know. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. There's definitely some bigger streamers who have like active fan bases who go off and witch hunt on their own.
BD1, is that you? I found you. Are you okay? Let's get you out of there.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'll talk bad on Twitch sometimes, but I talk them up too. more of like a criticism thing. Like we were talking about their banning policies and stuff yesterday and all that crap. I don't know. I hope it's not something that, you know, propagandish. You can't talk bad on the regime, you know, kind of thing. I mean, I'm using the platform. I love it. That's where I spend all my time. I mean, overall, yeah, I like it, but I don't need it to be like a YouTube thing. Or I think we're in space, fellas.
Hey, someone in there? I need a second.
Am I just supposed to hang on it? That's the entire idea here. I don't know if you can climb up these things. Guess not.
Hey! Oh, I'm happy to see you too.
Something about him and BD1 that just... I don't know, man. There's something about it.
Poor droids.
He just seems too...
Here before the same happens to us.
There's something about him. He just seems like this, like, I don't know. You know, that kid at school kind of thing, yeah. He's just too, always talking to his droid and, you know, always trying to, like, showboat and... Can't quite...
What would I do without you?
Kind of obsessive over it. I don't know, just the kind of dweeby sort of deal. I don't explain it exactly, but... Remind me of some of the, what is the group of people that, and I'm not saying that in general this is how people are, I just happen to be a lot of people in my high school that reminded me of this guy. Is it the Mormons who, do the bike, the suit, and go on the missions and all that across countries and shit? Or is that somebody else? A lot of Mormon kids that were like this guy. I don't know. It's weird. We're very, you know, not bubbly, but like kind of just very serene, happy deal. I don't think they actually were always, you know, like anybody, you know. I'm not saying it's just like a Mormon thing, but that's just what reminds me of them. I'm not saying anything bad about Mormon people. I mean, I knew Mormon dudes who were like total punk bitches, so. But I knew a guy who exactly like this. He was like redhead, and he was like, you know, Mr. Friendly, kind of like, but it was kind of like an awkward friendliness. Yeah, yeah. I'm not trying to like put people on the fucking, you know, in the news. I'm just, there's like a feel to it, man. You know, he's like,
I'm glad you're here, BD.
like he keeps talking to his PD, like obsessed. You know, like the guy who just has like no friends or some kind of thing. You know, I know that that's a problem. I just, you know, just it's kind of like the joke. I have a bit of a problem with separating things I like from myself. I have no idea how to fix that. Oh, like subjectivity versus like objectivity kind of shit. I don't think it's like a problem. It's not like you're not functional or some shit. But I guess for discussion, I mean, being able to do that kind of helps. I don't know. I've always found it pretty easy to be comfortable with my guilty pleasures and how much I enjoy something, but also like look at it for what it is, stacked up against the whole kind of thing. I was like, you know, I thought Virtual Highlight was really fun, but it's a horrible game. It's horrible, but I enjoyed it, you know? It's like I know it's bad, and I know all the things that are bad about it, but I did enjoy it, you know? For reasons, but they're very personal. Oh, okay. I hear criticism of things I feel like I'm being critiqued. No, I mean, I definitely know people like that. It's more personal. Like if they're, you know, I'm not saying this is, yeah, I've known people who are really hardcore about it, like, you know, if you say something they don't agree with, it's an affront to, like, you know, them. It's like, you know, a personal thing, I guess, something like that. Yeah, I care more about how people handle themselves with it. Absolutely. It's much more about your points and if they're good or not, stuff like that. Yeah. That's why I always try to mention when I'm talking about things. Like I was railing on Pokemon, but I try to mention all the time, like, I don't think it's wrong to enjoy it though. And that's the thing, is some people will critique things and they are judging people, you know, like if you like Death Stranding, you're, you know, a bad person kind of thing. Like you suck, you have bad taste. I don't think that. I don't think Death Stranding's good, but I don't care if people enjoy it. But I think a lot of people don't think like that, and that's probably where people get kind of what Clutzy's talking about, that kind of feeling. I mean, Katrina's also have a hard time defending things I like or don't want to do it. Yeah, no, I can understand that for sure. And just because I sit here and critique shit all the time doesn't mean I think that people, that's some standard people should do as well. Yeah. Yeah, for me it's more irrational, just like when somebody shits on something, they have nothing real to say about it. Like if you have a real point, and I get maybe it's just even if it's just a very personal point, but you do have a thing to say about something, I get it, you know. For me it's people who are very one-sided. They're not willing to see the other side of anything, you know, like they'll be like, oh, I absolutely hate this, but you know, but they also don't respect that you like it, and it's totally, you have totally valid reasons to like something, you know. I don't like that kind of shit. I hate people who just, yeah, irrational. Time to find things I like or don't want to do it. Yeah, no, I mean, I could totally understand that it's uncomfortable. I think getting really into things, I mean, on that level too, is not like a bad thing. Like you just feel really strongly about something. I think it's just how people take in their media. I mean, everybody does it differently, right? Like I sit here and talk so much. For me, I've got a personal level of enjoyment, but then I have like a objective level because I like to sit here and talk about games and stuff, and I feel like I like interacting with the medium on, like, you know, kind of an extra level there. Where some people, they just play the AAA and they just play it and it's fun and they don't think about it on that level. They got other things going on, and I think taking your media in and differently is fine as long as you're like open to stuff. But I can see what you mean by being uncomfortable. If you take like critiques on media you like as slights. I've known Silent to be like that. My man Silent, dude.
I recognize this band.
I recognize this band. Slights. That was more back in high school though. I remember people, you know, people agreed with certain things, you get a little bit more angry. I don't think it's a big problem or not. I think it's like we said, how people carry themselves and shit. I feel like they get the grief for liking it because a lot of them do the same for those who don't like what Like that whole you gotta have a high to enjoy Kojima shit. Yeah. I don't like things that I know for sure that everyone universally likes, yeah. And that's a problem too, is people being like picking very safe opinions because they are afraid of like taking their own kind of stand. I mean, there's the contrarians who all they do is try to fucking have hot takes, but I think being comfortable with liking what you like is good. I'm trying to think of one of the times I was thinking of something. I can't remember. I've had it before too, where people like shit on something in the past. I remember Cameron, right? So he did that with Bayonetta, man. And I was like, I took offense to it for sure. Shit on Bayonetta. But I think it was more that it was just very childish arguments and shit. Trying to get a rise out of me and shit. But it was one of those deals I was like, I really liked Bayonetta at the time. But the story is that this guy Cameron, he was a total shitbag, right? But he was one of my friends for a really long time. Where I played, he was over at my house with me and Moondog and some other people for like a few days, and I had just gotten Bayonetta, and I played through Bayonetta like 4 times while we were there, while just talking and shit, right? And this dude just has like the nuts to say that, you know, like I don't know how people could say this game's better than like Call of Duty or something like that, or I don't know how people can say this is, you know, really good. And it's like, I just played it like 4 times. I obviously really fucking like it, but this dude's so out of like touch with like human interaction that like he just says this shit. I'm just like, I was fucking feeling. Moondog always jokes about that. I look like I was about to throw him out the fucking window, man. It's just like this really like, I think what gets me is less that he had something bad to say about it. It's that he had something like, that he just was so fucking like, just not aware of like the right thing to say there. And it was just so stupid. Or maybe he was like jelly. He was very childish. He wasn't trolling you? No, this guy was. He was either jealous that I wasn't sitting there playing Call of Duty with him because he was a fucking baby. Or he just was stupid. Socially fucking just inept. But I really liked Bayonetta at the time, so I took very great offense to that. But I think it was on multiple levels, right? Not just because I thought Bayonetta was good, but I mean, I get the idea. I thought about whether it's better to have lower standards for enjoyment or not. I think it's fine to have lower standards. People say that I'm too easy to please and stuff sometimes, but I'm like, oh wow, I enjoy more shit. Like, I think the only problem with having low standards is if you just have the inability to critique or see what's good and bad about anything, you know? Like, you just can't understand why, you know, I don't know. What's a game that's better than another game objectively? You know, you just can't see, like, hard truths, you know? I think if your standards are so low, you just can't understand any critiques. I mean, I think on a personal level, that's fine. But I'm not gonna like actually like listen to your opinions, you know, that much. I gotta be careful, right? At the end of the day, as an individual, I think having low, like super low standards is probably great. Because then you just enjoy more shit and you're just more happy about stuff. But yeah, when it comes to conversation, I think it might be hard to talk to somebody who has such insanely low standards that they just can't like differentiate between quality and stuff. Yeah, I've seen him a few times too. And that dude was, I can't believe I hung out with him that much, man. But I mean, you get the idea. I did take personal. I mean, I do sometimes too. People have an opinion I don't have, but it's usually nowadays, since I talk enough, more about how they handle that opinion. When it seems like it's more of a personal slight against me, or they don't have anything real to say. I hate it when people irrationally defend stuff. If you don't even have a reason, it's fine. Just be like, hey, I don't really have any good reasons. I just like it. I'd be like, okay. I think it's people who aren't willing to admit any kind of fault. Like they're on the highest of high grounds. You're on the lowest of low, no matter what. I'm saying, like, Jesus, dude. Whenever I get angry, it's usually like something underneath the surface that's pissing me off. Not really what people are saying exactly. It's like how it's said. I'm the kind of guy who's like pissed about how something's said than I am what they're saying. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, there's definitely things I think that people are just wrong about, like a mass scale, but like I said, I try to separate the individual just enjoyments and shit with like more objective stuff. I mean, my lifestyle isn't very traditional. I'm not about to start judging people for their own personal shit. It's not bothering me. It doesn't do anything. And I think that's a big problem is like some people like I will talk about, you know, certain things I think that people do or like in like a negative light sometimes or a positive light. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's like a fucking big deal. Like I'm not losing sleep over somebody's personal opinions, how they live their life. But some people nowadays, especially nowadays, really get way too fucking heated about what people do with their own fucking lives, man. And it's fucking annoying, man. And that goes into like critiquing and like personal interest and shit. Like, yeah, I will talk just for entertainment value about, you know, Kojima drones and people liking Death Stranding and, you know, need to expand their brain kind of shit. But, like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not losing sleep over it. It's not a big deal. But to a lot of people, I just feel like it is. There's never this point where you just, you know, it's like, it's not as big a deal as you're talking about it as, you know, context kind of thing. I don't know.
Finally, he arrives! We had action on how long it would take you to get here.
And who are you?
Who am I? I'm Zort Tormo, baby. I'm the boss of this operation. You have greasy forearms to thank for bringing us together.
I will, as soon as we get out of here.
We have a special challenger for you tonight.
I know opinions fine, cough flatters. It pissed me off when flattered people were being open-minded. Yeah, I mean, I think there's things that people say that there is no subjectivity about it. Flat Earth is not a opinion. It is a fucking cold hard fact. You know, like art is a lot more subjective. There are objective things about video games that are better than other things. Otherwise, we wouldn't have bad and good video games or fun and, you know, not fun video games. Just because somebody made a video game and it's art and it's subjective doesn't mean everything's on the exact same level of critique and quality. Like, that's just not how it is. And that goes for, like, paintings and music, too. Like, there is skill involved in making things. But Flat Earth is just a fucking cold, hard fact. There's not an opinion. I hate when people pretend that because you can have opinions about things, that means that some facts or have opinions that, you know, backing them up, too. You watch his VODs now. Guardian, he can take shit. That's why Guardian's a cool guy. Because me and Guardian definitely don't. I don't agree with Guardian on a lot of shit, but I enjoy his company because he can take shit. We can just, you know, go back and forth, right? I'm all more than happy to have people in here who do not agree with me, but are fine with, you know, taking shit and critiques and giving some back. I mean, it makes for more interesting shit. I don't want a hug box, man. I mean, I do like talking and shit to people. I mean, everybody's got their deals, right? I mean, I'm sure people don't like everything I do, but at the end of the day, it's how you are most of the time. But yeah, I don't think having low standards on a personal level is a big problem. It just depends on how much you want to talk and critique and, you know, look at the medium in that kind of a light, I think. I mean, I think I have pretty low standards.
Even I saw that coming.
I've been told, you know, I do.
You look finished, Jedi.
Even though I'm talking, you know, I'll talk a lot of smack about a lot of things. At the end of the day, I always try to refer back to how I thought overall of something.
What a strike from the Jedi.
And usually I like shit more than I don't. I mean, even Death Stranding, like, I had enough fun with it. I didn't think it was, like, great, but I'm not gonna pretend I didn't enjoy it on a certain level. I just think at its core, it's not good. Yo, fried catfish. Catfish is pretty good. I haven't had much. We have a catfish place out here that's insanely expensive. It's pretty good. Yeah, the hush puppies are pretty solid though.
Win 'em all.
I need to get the lightsaber throw, dude. I need just something to finish off dudes from a range like that.
Something bigger.
Hopefully I made like an actual point there. Sometimes I feel like I just talk so much in circles. I don't have like a concise thing to say about shit. Thing is, a lot of the times, like, I'll think about some of these things before I talk about them, but I'm usually figuring out stuff as I'm talking, right? Sometimes it'll get circular and stuff like that.
Just like the Clone Wars. That hurts.
Any sauce for them? Usually like tartar sauce, not tartar sauce. What's that sauce they have? It's like white. Maybe it is tartar sauce.
Don't you run.
Look at him move.
Dodge this.
Just like the Clone Wars. Yes! Killer!
What the hell, man? I dodged that. I didn't do shit.
Oh, that's it. I've had worse. That must have hurt. Better watch.
Slippery. I felt that one.
That's why I need a lightsaber throw. Are hush puppies something though that are predominantly like American? Feels like a New Orleans type of thingy. I mean, I feel like a lot of people haven't had hush puppies though. The only time I've really had hush puppies are like Long John fucking Silver's or like some expensive catfish place. It's a very much catfish thing. I like how the ship just clipped through the fucking thing up there because its fucking weird wing is too long. Good Billy cocktail sauce, ketchup, and tartar sauce though. Yeah.
Hey, Grease.
Yeah, red sauce is good.
You're famous down there.
Yeah, they're an ugly group, huh? They smell like used droid oil. At least they're okay.
Yeah, a complication we could have avoided. Luckily, we found you.
We have another complication. The Empire knows about the holocron.
That's not good. The entire mission is now at risk.
And I had a nice chat with the second sister, Trilla.
What did she tell you?
She told me you betrayed her to the Empire. Is it true?
She'll say anything to jeopardize this mission.
Is it true?
She was my apprentice. Before the Purge.
You should have told me.
We're getting an encrypted message from Kashyyyk.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure balls of fucking fried
Cal,
dough's
we found
probably
Tarful,
been
and
done
he is
before.
willing to meet you. That's not all. The Empire overran our position at the refinery. Saw retreated off-world. Some of us have joined the Wookiee fighters in the forests. Be careful.
You too.
Later.
Later. We have our lead.
Okay, this is fine. Everything is gonna be fine.
What the hell's a hush puppy? It's like a ball of just fried dough, pretty much. A little more crispy usually.
Can we talk?
You dip them. Usually with seafood.
I don't know what's going on between you and her. I mean, I figure
Wish
it's some
puppy.
kind of Jedi thing, but I don't think this is the right time for
It's
it.
not any of your business.
I think it's my business. And we're all in this together, aren't we? Hey, Cal. I made a mistake. And I almost got you killed. I'm sorry. I mean, we all make mistakes, right? Well, maybe not you. Hey, why don't you cut her some slack? I'm not saying do it for me, but you two are the best thing that ever happened in my life. Before you came along, all I cared about was a tight hand on a stiff eater. That's a game term.
I know what it is.
Cal, life's not a game. Before you two, all I cared about was myself. Easy money. Now it's different.
Okay.
He's worked his magic.
Hamburg. Yeah. Hamburgers are pretty good, man. Is it? November's not over yet. I think it's more that the vast majority of shit I've played this month that's new as shit. Or mediocre. Because I mean, I played Luigi's Mansion this month too, that was really good. I don't know if there's any other new things I'm playing though. Maybe Raging Loop. Yep, I suppose so. Yep. Yeah, quite a few in a row. I mean, After Party, Death Stranding, I mean, Outer Worlds, Pokemon. It's like getting old how many fucking just lukewarm ass games there were coming out this month. Other than Luigi's Mansion and this, man. In terms of new shit I got to play. Not good.
Where are we headed?
What are the Game Awards anyways? Speaking of critiquing Not that the Game Awards really could be called a critique of anything, but not a 4 secret. $14. There's a couple things I can't get to still, but probably most of them are just things I just haven't snagged. Well, we'll go back. 12th? Yeah. That'll be funny. Really, I hope that the awards are very quick, like last year, because we've already talked about them and I can give 2 Jack Diddleys. I'm much more interested in the announcements.
You know, even after all the action you two bring, I still get a thrill watching the games.
Yeah, as long as you keep your habits in check.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I'm just a spectator. No gambling or nothing going on.
Really?
Yeah, we're talking pure entertainment. Nothing gets me going more than watching a couple slubs square off. Just slick moves and brute force.
Captain, I am slightly troubled by your enthusiasm for something so barbaric.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it is true. Totally barbaric, but still kind of entertaining. All right, we're here. Get in your chair.
I'll get a drink too. Hello?
Normally, I wouldn't waste my time with the likes of insurgents. But I'm looking for a Jedi Padawan. And I know he's been here. And for that, all of you will suffer.
Yo, motherfuck. Thank you, dude. Fucking the Twitch Prime, man. Wow, thank you very much, man. I don't have like a name. People join the community. Just appreciate it. The comfy fox. Yeah, thanks again.
Joystick and Mari drew a map to your rendezvous point with Tarful.
Still can't get over how fucking bad the Wookiees look. Well, I forgot I had it. Well, appreciate you remembering it here. Yeah, easy to forget. Not like the Twitch Prime rewards or anything or fucking something special. Speaking of which, what do they got right now? Yeah, they look a bit like I was calling them Slim Jim guys yesterday. Kind of fucking spooky. Or the worst part about this game? Yeah. I just don't know how you could get it so fucking wrong. Ah, fuck. I don't need to look. I mean, when they do put out games, it's pretty cool. Not that I've played any of them yet, but I did be playing on it. But yeah, the Wookiees look like good.
Mari said you were overrun.
Yeah, the hair
I
is.
realized it would be this bad.
It's always this bad with the Empire. But there's still a chance for your quest.
I'll find a way to help you.
You've done more than your share. Thank you, Cal.
Hey, BD, let's go.
Hey, BD, let's go. Just the way he fucking says it, like he's too fucking like sickly sweet. Yeah, I was gonna say his hair is actually pretty solid. And it like moves and shit. I mean, it makes sense that the main character would probably have the best hair. Because, I mean, you're looking at it all the time. It's probably got like giga hair physics. Other than the part where doing all this, all his hair moves and then it just sets back into place. And it's completely... Like, I don't think he's using any slick gel, man. But it just, you know, no bang action and all. But yeah, I mean, other than that, yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know why the Wookiees are fucked. Oh, Adri too, man. A year. Is this the first warning? I can't remember. Usually Adri has like an error where he gets like 50 warnings a month. But thank you, brother. Yeah, man, the Twitch Prime folks coming out. Adri, Pokemon wasn't so hot, man. You were right. It was very lukewarm. A lukewarm experience, man. In most ways. I mean, it was still Pokemon, so there was a certain ounce of fun to it, but yeah, it was pretty big fucking yikes, man. Where the fuck are we going? Thanks, good man. Or not. Room looks like it's just not really a thing. Oh, we just stayed on here. Yeah, I'd say, considering the budget and the platform they were on, like you can say that objectively, what the fuck? It looks better because it's just on console, but like, it should be better than that, I don't know. One sec, I'm fucking distracted as hell.
Help, BD.
But yeah, I'd say that I would totally respect that opinion, no doubt. Brunsi defeated. Are they supposed to be bounty hunters?
Right here, BD.
What better? Oh, this will be easy.
Need an assist.
You
Yeah, I mean, it's still got an ounce of fun to it, but I think it does so many things wrong. And there's so much potential for it on console, and they definitely have the manpower and the money. I just think they're creatively bankrupt and just don't have the skill anymore to do anything. Alright, I don't think they ever really did. You can still have fun with it. It's not that fucked, but yeah, I think it should be better. There are bounty hunters. Axiom Brood Commando. Commandos. Other news, this game's pretty cool. Which is nice. I figured this one was gonna be pretty fucking mediocre.
Cal, do you read me? Sierra gave me your comm frequency.
Mari, are you okay?
I'm safe, unlike too many of the others. Did Mariana give you our rendezvous coordinates?
She did. I'm on my way.
Good. We're just reaching them now, but we can't stay long. The Empire's looking for us.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Like, a part of me was like, damn, I almost wish that, you know, EA just crashed and burned all out, but I guess they finally made something that didn't totally suck, so
Close, BD. Those things move fast.
I can't totally just ignore them as a fucking developer. Oh. Slice. Yeah, I mean, we'll see in the long run how much I like it. But that's good so far. Publisher. Do they in-house develop anything? Or do they just have an umbrella company? It wasn't Remedy, it was Respawn. Remedy made Control, yeah. But I knew you knew. I knew you knew, you just got the name wrong. Alright, we're throwing lightsabers. I don't care. I should get the health and all that, but we're getting throwing lightsabers. Yeah, I think the sports games are in-house. Close enough. It starts with an R and it has an E in it. Oh yeah. Now we're fucking Jedi Knight Academy, man. Made a campaign for it, for Crossfire, the Korean one. What are we talking about? I didn't play, what was the one before? Control, they did. The one with fucking Mr. FBI and all that. Oh, you fucking asshole. Quantum Break, yeah. I liked Alan Wake. I liked the atmosphere of Alan Wake. I mean, it had issues, but I thought overall it was cool. Maybe it's because I'm a sucker for some kind of like Derek Washington kind of horror foresty thing, but I didn't play American Nightmare yet. But and I thought Control was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they haven't been making decent stuff since Max Payne, but yeah, I don't know if any of those are like big sellers, man. So I mean, it makes sense that they'd probably. Blend in their services to other games that are gonna be big. I think Crossfire is supposed to already be big in Korea and all that. So. It's nice to see one of the only finished developers also do somewhat decent. Fear me. We'll say, man. Some of the fucking NPC dialogue is fucking cheeseballs, fuck. Never faced one of these guys yet. You hope to hit me. Nice seeing one of the gun guys actually be able to do something though, instead of just being the fodder.
Nice job. Really great, BD.
Really great, BD. Any of you guys get anything that's coming out the rest of the year you're interested in?
Mari, are you there?
For me, other than the Raging Loop game, it's just Halo. I did run into Snoop Bloom. He was in this zone. He was a stormtrooper. I didn't get to fight him, but he was there.
Is he with you?
As a generic.
Not anymore.
I did hear him.
Talk about it when you get here.
Because we were talking about, Ripper was talking about, oh, I recognize this VA and this VA, and then we heard Steve Bloom. We're like, well, speaking of fucking recognizable VAs, man. Oof. Yeah, I think it's just Halo Reach PC for me, so there's really not much else coming out in this time of month, though.
BD, Stim here.
BD. Can he hurt himself? That'd be funny, huh? Atlantis DLC? Yeah. There's probably something else, but yeah, I don't think there's much. Oh, the new season of Rainbow Six. It's a free weekend this weekend. Ripper was telling me about it. I think he's low-key trying to get me to jump into some Rainbow Six. I don't own Rainbow Six, but I did like playing it during the free week, and I watched the competitive scene a bit. I kind of want to play it this weekend, but I'm kind of enjoying this game, so we'll see. So it looks like there's still some good shit coming out in December. I think Siege is even on sale right now. I just don't know if I'll play it enough to buy it.
I could use the stim.
Got the deluxe. Oh yeah.
What's this? Good job.
For me, Siege is like, there's just a lot to learn map-wise and stuff. And there's a lot of people in here who play it, so I could. But there's just a shitload of knowledge to get into, so I'm just like, I don't know if I want to sit down and learn it all. But it was fun. I liked what I played for sure. Yeah, I can't think of anything. That's why I asked. I was like, maybe there's something I should be paying attention to. I'm just going to be catching up on the games I've missed this year so that we can do our year-end talk and stuff. I'm not going to be able to play everything because I'm not going to buy all the indies that came out, but
Just need to know, don't you?
some of the big shit I'd like to try. I didn't play everything that came out last year, but there's only a couple things I missed, like Odyssey and shit. Or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The Trails Baron. Yeah, Trails is like Dragon Quest for me. I just need to start one. Now that I've started Dragon Quest, I want to keep going. Oh yeah, you started Yakuza. Which, if you guys... I'm not like a Microsoft shill, man, but like... If you ever want to get into Yakuza and you have an Xbox, it's going to be on Game Pass next year. 0, 1, and 2, I think.
Let's take a look.
And hopefully they start putting those out on PC as well. Yeah, my next Yakuza thing is gonna be the collection of 4, 5, or 3, 4, and 5. But I just don't know if I could do 3 Yakuza games in a row, man. They're great, but fuck me, dude. I think so, but I'm waiting to rent the collection, so I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably play one, and then I'll see if I'll play another afterwards, but I don't think I could do all fucking 3 of them, man. Cause then I could rent fucking 6 after that too, and then 7's coming out. And it's like, they're really good, but like, they're very samey, right? So like, while they're really good, like, I don't know, back to back. I mean, they're like, 0's like 100 hours fucking long, man.
What would I do without you?
Maybe not 100, but a lot.
There was something in there.
Yeah, if the collection was on Game Pass, that'd be cool. Going up. So glad this is a thing. See, like, the game looks good, man. Good looking game. This gets me mad again that Outer Worlds is on a Game of the Year contender. Like I said, me and award shows don't mix very well. I think the format of the Game Awards doesn't really care about games as much as it does the announcements and popularity contests, but still we're going to talk about it, and I'll still get salty about it, but I just can't believe Outer Worlds is on there. Top 6 of the year, man. I get that this game probably didn't make it in time for the deadline. Same with Pokemon, not that Pokemon deserves it, but there's so many games, dude, that were so much better than Outer Worlds. It just kills me that that's even on there, man. I mean, I guess I can't be like, you know, I'm not gonna get too shitty about it. I don't expect Average Joe to give 2 jack fucking diddlies about talking about games. I mean, people just want to play them for fun. I mean, that's totally fine. I get that. But it would be cool if there was an award show or something that really went deep. Because what kills me is the Game Awards have gotten so big now, it's like the de facto, like, people think that what happens in the Game Awards is fucking the cold hard truth, baby, you know, like, this is the Game of the Year. It's like, it's the Doritos Pope fucking, like, half-sponsored fucking gaming announcement show, man. Like, it's a fun time to just joke about and experience, but Jesus, dude, some people like to get a lot of validation from these awards, man. Yeah, it does affect the industry. That's what I mean, like the gaming awards show being this kind of like validation for people. And which is fine if it was an award show that I feel like really was going deep on the games, you know. I think half the categories are a joke. I mean, half of them are esports, the other half are mixes of different genres, and the ones that aren't those are poorly defined, and it's a fun thing, but yeah, for something that's as serious as it is now, I really wish that it took it a little more fucking... Took it a little bit, I don't want to say take it more seriously, but...
Something smells. What is that?
Really delved into the medium a little harder. I mean, it's not even that. Oh, my favorite indie game isn't on there. Like, I get it, you can't play everything, right? But like, yeah, man. There's like a lot of well-known stuff that's not even on these lists. Feels like it's more focused on recent games and just popular shit.
That's what Forrest is like.
But I honestly don't think there's really... I mean, when has an award show ever been like purely like critical, you know, objective, right? You know, or more towards that end of the deal.
This isn't a discussion. Leaving Kashyyyk is our only chance for survival.
I won't abandon the Wookiees.
I like the IGN list for the top 25 games on each platform. Yeah, I think that's better where you have just a larger list of stuff.
Come on. We're going to find Tarful.
And by platform lets you like have a larger variety of shit. Because on PC you're gonna get a lot of, you know, a lot more indie stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's outlets that do it right. I totally, you know, think that there are outlets that probably go really hard into it. But yeah. I mean, back in the day, the award shows were the same way, but now this one's more serious, you know. It's not quite Oscars or some shit. Not that I like those either, but, you know, people consider it's more, you know, a higher standard of quality. People think that the opinions and stuff in those are, like, magically, like, way better now, you know, like, I don't know. Just don't give it to Death Stranding. I don't need to hear about Death Stranding was Game of the Year for the next fucking 10 years or some shit. Just fucking roll my eyes every time. Not that I think, if you think Death Stranding is your Game of the Year, I think that's fine, but I think award shows are supposed to be a little less, you know, purely opinionated popularity stuff more. Because, I mean, if it was just popularity contests and shit, then, I mean, they would always, I mean, Fortnite would just win every year kind of thing, you know, like, I mean, there has to be more to it than just, I just really liked it, bro. The long run back, oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be one of my few issues with this, is the run back seem like they're pretty rough.
I owe you one.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I think the award shows are just fun, just to talk and joke about, but I'd like to have a little bit more of a serious year-end talk. It'll be more personal, like I said. I don't really have a format for it. I'm not gonna make it like a show, but I figure I'd talk about the games that I played this year and the games that I played that came out this year, and maybe just to chat a little bit more about the year in review. Maybe how the industry is nowadays, you know, any big changes this year. You know, VR, microtransactions, shit like that, drama, like the Blizzard PR type of crap, but it's kind of like a fun year in review sort of deal. I haven't really thought about like putting in categories or anything, but probably do it within the last 2 weeks of the year. You got any hot takes, man, you know? I'll probably do that. I found my next victim. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm at 100%. I think I'll get all the secrets at least. Every piece of cosmetic, I'm like, maybe. It just depends on how much fun I'm having. Because some of them are actually behind really cool areas still. Like before we got a few of the visual upgrades, and they were behind like whole puzzle areas and shit. It's like, some of them are probably cool, but some of them are probably just nothing. Oh yeah, is that how they do it? They pick the top 3 games. Yeah, recency bias, yeah, is a real thing. And I get it. People are only human, man. Like, I don't expect every fucking... Critics are just humans. I mean, you're supposed to be the higher standard as a critic, I guess, but, you know. At the end of the day, it's like, still just humans, so...
Help BD.
Recency biases and shit like that are definitely a thing. Oh, Luigi's Mansion wasn't on there either. Man, motherfucker, man. How's Outer Worlds get it over Luigi's fucking Mansion?
Help, please.
That shit was actually pretty fucking good. And I'm not like a bias for Luigi's Mansion. I thought 2 wasn't that good.
They can't breach our choke point!
Everyone, retreat! We'll cover you!
I don't know if I'll get all the chests. I'm still waiting to see if I'm getting all the...
You ever seen a place like this before? Me neither.
all the abilities and shit still. Almost forgot I'm on the same planet with the Wookiees as from earlier, man. Like, it's cool you go back to the same planet, but it does totally change visually. I don't think we have anything left at one point, really. Nice.
Yep, there you go. What's that, BD?
I just don't like the ponchos at all. I need more materials. Oh, people up there. Need more like material. Cause that changes your default look a little bit more. These fucking like bull ram slug things, man. Fuck. Tarful roars. Thank God for the lightsaber chroma. Shit's good. I figure out how we get up there. Lung plant. Alrighty.
These trees.
There's trees.
Feel the force all around us.
Trees. They move. Oh, there's some stuff in there.
That's where we're supposed to meet Tarful.
Tarful can wait. How does a man get back there? Who knows, man? Maybe it's from above. Promise, we don't know how much shit's like from a really far away area. Yo.
Glad you made it. This is Chieftain Tarful.
I'm on a mission from Master Eno Cordova. He was looking for a Zepho artifact. Finding it could help save the Jedi.
Cordova found wisdom at the top of the origin tree. You should seek answers there.
He looks less shit.
I don't even know where to start.
Well, you might be able to find a way up through its root system, but most of it's underwater. You'll need this breather.
He's a little thicker.
Thank you. What will you all do now?
How about those in the prequels? Were those in more than just the prequels? The fucking rebreathers or whatever?
Hope we meet again.
We can dive now, man. Yeah. Am I supposed to be able to have the lightsaber out here? Wouldn't having a lightsaber out underwater cause a lot of steamies and shit? Electrum. Snap into a revolution. Are Slim Jims still a fucking thing, man? I think I've seen them at the stores, but I don't know if they really got this hype anymore. I don't know if they were ever hype. I just remember the Slim Jim guy was in Dave Mira's Freestyle BMX too. So like there had to be something. For me, beef jerky and Slim Jims and shit are just too fucking expensive. It's crazy how much they charge for like beef jerky, dude. Like fucking $6 to $8 for like a fucking couple bite. And Slim Jims are a little different, but like fucking hell, man. I guess if I was just rich as fuck, but Wookie modes.
Mourning the loss of an elder.
The amount of meat it takes to create jerky. I think my dad's tried drying some before, but yeah, I guess it's probably a lot, huh? I mean, it's really good. I love the shit, but fucking hell, man. Talk about some inefficient pricing. Or inefficient, you know, not really good value, I guess is what I'm going for. It could be, yeah. My dad had like a machine that would dehydrate it. I think it took fucking forever, was the idea, but it probably would be cheaper. Deer jerky? Yeah. My brother's friend used to do that a lot. It was more of an outdoorsman kind of. My brother's friend's dad. And I was like Texan kind of dudes. Cooking his own, you know, making his own salsas and sauces and, you know, kind of southern hunter chef kind of guy. I would like to do it, but yeah, it's price and the effort, man. What are we scanning here? Okay. Wonder what actually happens if you use a lightsaber underwater, man. I mean, imagine it would still work, but it'd be all weird. Yeah, just lots of steam for one. Like if you're deep underwater. I guess sound gets refracted, and not refracted, but more weird underwater. Maybe not light as much. Maybe refracted is the word. I thought refracted was for more like gems and stuff.
Ready for another stim?
Moves faster.
And
You get a super lightsaber. Oh, sound, huh? Energy shot through a crystal. Pure energy. What powers a lightsaber? I mean, I know there's the crystal and shit. It's just got a really big energizer fucking bunny on it. Or energizer battery. The Kyber crystal. Kaiba. Kaiba! Saiba!
Not even Tarful could keep them out forever. They won't stop until everyone's wiped out.
Battery, yeah. You have to build your own. This one you can customize your own, but
Find something?
you're not like putting it together from scratch. Saiba! Excalibur! My mace has a purple one, because Samuel Jackson's a badass, and purple's a pretty cool color. I imagine that was about as deep as George Lucas thought about it. Because it's so dense. Jedi Knight Academy? Yeah, it could have been. I've only played a bit of the second one. I want to play them all the way through both. I have it on GameCube.
Mind helping me out?
Yeah, I'm curious like the power though. I mean, I get the crystal, unless the crystal just does it all. I've never seen like a fucking Jedi plug, you know, their saber in a fucking wall outlet or something.
Those things give me the creeps. Whoa, strong words coming from you.
Fucking racist. Fucking bot. Leavage. Attaboy. Well, can't say no to Jackson. Oh. He's not wrong either, man. Probably knew that was gonna be the only fucking decent thing about them, is just all the fucking wild choreography, and might as well be able to be seen. Oh. Honey, I killed your fucking husband. This one's good. This one's good.
You won't stop me. We're going to end this all.
I was trying to wait to launch it back, but then my dude did the big fucking flashy finisher. Didn't he just get thrown out a window or some shit? By Palpatine? I don't remember. at the end of the movie. Sick shit.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, that makes sense. I doubt Jackson or Samuel Jackson were thinking that hard, but it worked out color-wise. You can swim in it, dude. You can even dive in it. Whoa. Technology. Welcome to the future of video games, kids. Water. Amazing.
I've got a read on the Wookiee General's position.
Yeah.
Close in.
Those are there's used condoms in that water. It's dirty water. Trashy water. Where we came from? Actually, don't know. I don't remember. Might be. Yeah. I was like, hey, what's this cool area down here? I'm like, wait a second. Looks familiar. Oop. Nice. Oh, one of those games where you can jump along the side and then like somehow defy physics and wrap yourself around, you know, like curve your jump. You know, you jump to the side and like it's a cylinder, but you still kind of like move around the cylinder even though you just jump. I don't mind that piece of gaminess, but not gonna kill anything for me, that's for sure. Where's all this light coming from when we're in a cave, man? Robot has a huge flashlight, but only underwater. Gotta have the lightsaber light. It's cooler, man. That could be it. We'll go with that. I do think we actually had to go that way. Make sure we didn't miss anything, but I'm sure we've already missed quite a bit. Also can't see shit. What? The pop rock effect. Causes light like a spark. Is it a lot of light or is it like potato energy kind of thing where you gotta really dig deep? Super dark
Me and
room.
her were to come after Kashyyyk so hard if we had
Super
any
bright.
influence.
What candy?
The
You
Jedi are
remember?
supposed to be symbols of hope, but I led the Inquisition here. Mari and Tarful put their trust in me. Did I just endanger them again?
Yes. Oh, not super bright. Pretty interesting though. Just some kind of weird chemical reaction. You smack something and some weird spark and force. I guess I don't know what I'm going for there. Trying to make sense of something I don't know about. I need to get that one. We can start working dual blade combos in. Get used to that idea.
Stop dodging and fight! I have to catch you. Are you ready, Jedi? This hasn't happened before.
Wah, 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 wah.
What's this? What is it, BD?
Poncho material recon. I just don't like the poncho. Triboluminescence. Sick. Tribo. What does Tribo mean? I assume something about smacking shit. Force. Your Tribo, I think like kind of fossil. Too much Pokemon. Oh.
What's this? A Bracca scrap rat playing Jedi. I told the Grand Inquisitor you wouldn't be stupid enough to show your face here again, especially after we wiped out that feeble resistance. Love it when I'm wrong.
Oh. Good thing they got bad aim. Rolling around in the speed of sound.
Hang on!
I'll slide almost a horizontal fucking incline there, like straight fucking 180, man. Unless you make it all the fucking fighters and shit flying by. Make shit seem pretty cool. This reminds me of Mario 64 slide. Fucking there's the penguin. Oh, what the hell? Ought be dragons. Damn, that thing just fucking destroyed the hell out of that.
The Night Sister called. On second thought, she listens to their transmissions. Better find out on her own.
You break the glucose molecule bonds, electrons jump from ion to ion, and energize the nitrogen. It's light. Oh, damn. Oh, there's a slide, yeah. This is a silver guy, I think. And it's just too good, man. That's how it felt. Well, I wonder if the candy's tasty, man. Hashtag and Zephyr? Yeah, for sure. Constant. I'll need the fucking, the merry-go-round one. I start losing my mind. This is a little jiggle. Jiggle.
Oh, you found something.
The wintergreen mint. Like the actual plant, the mint thing, or like some gum? Smack my gum. That'd be cool, man. You chew gum and then it's like there's light coming out of your mouth. Wintergreen flavors use fluorescent? Oh shit. How hard do you have to hit this shit? I've chewed some wintergreen gum before, man. The origin tree. Just smash it with the hammer. That's the scientific. Yeah, there's your lesson for the day. Fun trivia. Rocky.
I need a stim, BD.
A spirit animal, man. The slug. Yeah, some kind of slug ram. Oh man, yeah, if I got little bugs I can throw at them, I get big fucking easy kills that way. You guys take enough fucking damage. Slug rams are annoying though. fucking shit they put on the ground.
Not feeling so great, BD. That's so much better.
That's so much better. So much better at the bottom. So much better.
Want to check it out? Oh, you found something.
Poncho material.
Come on, BD.
There's all poncho. Can I get a sombrero to go with it?
The stormtrooper was dragged here by some type of creature.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I mean, it's fine if you do, but yeah, I'm just not a big fan. And for every single one of the fucking customizations of being the poncho, like, give me some more materials, man. At least that changes the kind of color and shit of his default outfit. Only on one. I just got unlucky, but there's not that many compared to the poncho colors. So. Just in the basin.
Hey, BD. For generations, the Wookiees made a pilgrimage to the top. The tree guided them.
Guided. The tree. Guided. Spirits were with you, man. Bun. Alright. Don't think we want to go down there. Wall running. Probably just a place I can get up somewhere here. Oh. Aha. Like, I sure hope it just kind of auto throws me to where I need to go, because
We don't know if it's friendly. That's the thing that took down the Ninth Sister.
did it take her down though? I'm expecting a no. Or that can attack you if you just run by.
Oh.
Nothing doesn't give a fuck.
Let's move, BD.
Oh. Oh. I guess we're supposed to just control it a bit instead of just hold forwards. And it's nice seeing some animals.
Just keep failing, Master.
Do you? Good. Keep failing. Keep getting back up. That is the only way to succeed. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down by ego and pretense. Let go of what you fear to lose and rise up. Now,
Ugh.
again. Good. Now reach my position. You can do it.
The Jedi. Blip. On it. Double yumps.
Just gotta keep getting back up, Evie. As long as we get back up, we're still in this fight. I'm finally back to where I was before the Purge. Before Master T'Pol died.
Is that it then? Or do we got more? No, okay. Cool. What? All lightsaber damage. Oh, I mean, we're just gonna get that. Then guaranteed 3 points there. I mean, I'm not even gonna hold back on the rest of it.
It's hurt. Think we can help it?
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I understand. This tree connects the core.
BD, stim!
Kill its kids, man. That'll go well. Big tree.
Wanna check it out? Yes. Let's take a look.
This one's probably the only decent one so far. Just because it's more basic poncho. But even then, I'm good.
This fell from a Wookiee as they climbed the tree. Some type of test.
Oh, the one that he's introduced with? Yeah, that one wasn't bad. Yeah, I definitely ran on the burlap ones though. That monkey man. Yeah. Strong, dude. Rather be apprenticed under him.
There was something in there.
Pilot? I guess we're gonna try the pilot for a bit. The blue, dark gray one. It's like, this is too much. Yeah, man. Just chilling. Evil man. Yeah, the burlap ones are like the fucking the last leather one. And the burlap ones are like fucking this one? This one seems built. They don't really look as bad when you're actually using them. They just look really huge and crazy in here. I don't know which one I'd go for really right now. I think the commando would be okay. I had different material underneath. The hell? The very last one. Yeah. For now we're just going with this. Different colors, but I might mess with the ponchos later. Oh yeah, you got double jump now. Oh, use that.
From the Clone Wars. The war never ended here. Everything we did any of it matter?
What the fuck? Man, he went hauling. No, I see. There's another one we can grab. I was like, I don't really see what the hell. I don't think we can fly that far, man.
This bird might be the last of its kind.
Yo, bird. Double or single? What do you mean? Like lightsabers or? Yeah. I'm glad they're both unique things for different stuff.
I can't help it, but we have to be careful. I don't want to spook it. Hey, it's okay. We're not here to hurt you. We're friends.
The red hair, it's gonna make him angry.
It's okay.
Kill the bird. Kill it.